Welcome to Liverpool fans. Today we've got the latest updates of your beloved club Liverpool. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started. In a quiet and deeply emotional moment that reverberated across the football world, former Liverpool manager JURGEN Klopp paid tribute at the grave of DIOGO Jota, honouring the life and legacy of the Liverpool and Portugal forward who tragically lost his life in a car accident earlier this year. Klopp's visit, conducted privately and away from the cameras, moved supporters, former teammates, colleagues and fans around the globe. Eyewitnesses described how Klopp arrived alone, dressed modestly in Liverpool red, carrying a small bouquet of flowers. He stood for a long time before the headstone, his head bowed and his eyes reflecting both sorrow and profound respect. Those present said Klopp's composure spoke of reflection, pain, pride and gratitude, emotions born from a bond that went far beyond that of coach and player. Diogo Jota's death on July 3, 2025, alongside his brother Andre Silva in a car accident in Spain, was one of the most heartbreaking moments in modern football. The Portuguese forward, only 28, had just finished a season in which he helped Liverpool win the Premier League and had celebrated major honours with both his club and national team before his sudden passing in a road traffic accident that also claimed his brother's life. The tragedy sent shockwaves through the sporting world and prompted tributes from fellow players, managers and supporters internationally. Jota was more than a talented goalscorer. He was known for his intelligence, work ethic, humility and infectious joy for the game. Qualities that endeared him not only to Liverpool fans, but to former teammates, including Cristiano Ronaldo and others from the Portuguese national team who mourned him publicly. Goal. When Klopp finally spoke at the graveside, his voice was heavy with emotion. He reminded those around him that Jota was not only a fantastic footballer, but also a remarkable human being. He described Jota as the kind of player every coach dreams of: intelligent, brave, disciplined and relentlessly committed. Where some players merely score goals, Klopp said, Jota did both that and so much more. He gave his all every time he stepped onto the pitch. He will forever be remembered in the history of football, Klopp said, his voice breaking at moments as he paused to gather his thoughts. Klopp emphasised that Jota's legacy could not be fully captured by statistics or highlight reels alone. According to Klopp, his influence extended to the way he made those around him better, how he accepted challenges without complaint, and how he always put the team first. Klopp said Jota never demanded applause but always earned it. He never sought attention but deserved every piece of respect the football world could offer. He became part of a generation of Liverpool players defined by intensity, fearlessness, unity, and an unbreakable spirit that resonated with supporters worldwide. After his visit to the cemetery, Klopp made a private trip to visit Jota's family. Those close to the family described the meeting as deeply personal and profoundly emotional. Klopp shared memories from training sessions in the dressing room, numerous moments that few outside the club had ever seen, and offered deep gratitude to Jota's parents for raising a man of such strength, character, and kindness. "You didn't just raise a footballer," Klopp said to them. "You raised a role model." The family responded with heartfelt appreciation, acknowledging that Klopp's visit brought comfort and honour during an incredibly painful time. They said that hearing Klopp speak candidly about Jota's passion, discipline, humility and love for the game brought them solace, reinforcing the belief that their son had left an impact far beyond the football pitch. They highlighted that Klopp's words reminded them that Jota's legacy was not just about trophies or goals, but about the values he embodied. To the family, Klopp's act of respect was deeply meaningful, showing that Jota had been valued as a person, not just a player. Support from the global Liverpool community, as well as from football supporters everywhere, further strengthened their sense that Jota will be remembered not only as a star on the field, but as a cherished figure in the sport's history. Former teammates, coaches and fans quickly reacted to news of Klopp's tribute. Across social media and international broadcasts, many praised both Jota's legacy and Klopp's heartfelt gesture. For Liverpool supporters, the visit served as a stark reminder of what makes football more than a game: its humanity, its capacity to unite, and the deep emotional bonds that form between players, coaches, and fans. Many fans described Klopp's tribute as reinforcing the idea that Liverpool was not just a club under him, but a family whose connections endure even in loss. As Klopp concluded his remarks, his final message was both poignant and resilient. Football continues. Steven Gerrard has finally broken his silence on the Mohamed Salah saga, and his words have sent shockwaves through Liverpool and far beyond Anfield. Speaking with the calm authority of a man who understands the club's soul better than almost anyone alive, Gerrard addressed the growing tension between Salah and Arne Slot in a way that immediately shifted the balance of the entire debate. This was not an emotional outburst or a vague diplomatic statement. It was a clear, deliberate message that revealed where he believes Liverpool's future truly lies. Gerrard began by acknowledging the seriousness of the situation. He did not downplay the conflict or dismiss it as media exaggeration. Instead, he admitted that what has unfolded over recent weeks represents one of the most dangerous moments Liverpool have faced in the post-Klopp era. According to Gerrard, the issue is not simply about team selection or tactical disagreements. It is about respect, communication, and understanding what Liverpool Football Club represents. He spoke openly about Mohamed Salah's status, describing him not just as a world-class footballer, but as a pillar of the modern Liverpool identity. Gerrard reminded everyone that Salah carried the club through defining moments, delivered trophies, and upheld Liverpool's global image at the highest level. In his words, players like Salah are not interchangeable assets, they are foundations. And when a foundation begins to crack, leadership must act decisively. Gerrard made it clear that, in his view, the handling of Salah under Arne Slot has been deeply flawed. He pointed to the unexplained benchings, the lack of transparency, and the public silence from the coaching staff as major mistakes. Gerrard stressed that elite players respond to honesty, not exclusion. He said that if a manager cannot clearly explain his decisions to his most important player, then the problem does not lie with the player. The most explosive moment came when Gerrard addressed the question Liverpool fans have been asking in private and online discussions. Who should stay if the situation reaches a breaking point, Salah or Slot? Gerrard did not hesitate. He stated plainly that if Liverpool are forced to choose, then the club must stand with Salah. According to Gerrard, managers come and go, but players who define eras are irreplaceable. He said that Liverpool have already lived through the consequences of misjudging transitions before, and repeating that mistake would be unforgivable. Gerrard went further, stating that from everything he knows and understands about the club, Arne Slot will leave Liverpool before Mohamed Salah does. He emphasised that this is not a personal attack on Slot, but a reality of elite football. Gerrard explained that when a manager loses the trust of the dressing room's most influential figure, the countdown has already begun. Results may delay the decision, but they cannot erase the underlying damage. He also addressed the dressing room atmosphere, revealing that senior players are watching the situation closely. Gerrard said that when leaders inside the squad sense instability or unfair treatment of a teammate they respect, unity begins to fracture. He warned that Liverpool's strength has always been collective belief, and once that belief is shaken, performance inevitably suffers. According to him, protecting Salah is not just about one player, but about preserving the emotional balance of the entire squad. Gerrard rejected the idea that Salah has been disrespectful or disruptive. He described Salah's frustration as human, justified, and rooted in competitiveness rather than ego. Gerrard said that players who care deeply react strongly when